marketing? What's it like to work in marketing, Isabel?
It's a good question. I have a lot of mixed feelings about working in advertising. I think because in a sense, it is the industry of desire, like understanding what people want or deciding what people should want before they even know they want it themselves. And I think there's a lot of power in it when done well or when done for good. But the way in general, the direction in general that advertising has been going in over the last few years, especially, is what we're talking about earlier, like the attention economy taking out focus for profit, and just also with the world's like digital media and everything changing much faster than a lot of the people who are working in advertising, like the legacy people, are changing. There's just this disconnect between like what the advertisers are doing and what society or the culture or Gen Z / millennials with spending power are feeling. But I think there is a lot of potential in it as an industry, and I think you were saying something about like marketing doesn't necessarily have to just be all this like falsities and fakeness, and I completely agree. And I think brands are now, at least, I've been seeing more and more brands lean more into the like, we're not going to hide behind this facade of like, yes, if you use our product, you'll be like this real authentic person, like, and just really riffing off on full storytelling and fantasy and just creating like art rather than an ad.
What I like
I think it's
about the
resonating
industry
a lot,
is,
at least with me.
it comes a lot from a guy called Rory Sutherland, who one of the classic examples is he talks about how there's a lot of irrationality in the art of marketing, and how if you take an example like Red Bull that is really expensive, tastes horrible, and is really like small, that should not work. In theory, compared to the competitors, as an idea, that should not work. But it's so cleverly done with their use of sort of Formula One and their integrations in the kind of extreme sports market, and also the fact that all these things come together to make something like, you would want something tasting. Apparently, the market does want something tasting a little bit weird for it to give off this claimed benefit, and so I take that example and I go, well, there's a lot of potential here of things that humans didn't know that they want, that somehow resonates really deeply, and that's what I like about it, because you can take something very experimental and then launch it, and somehow like a company like Liquid Death comes about and is a fucking water in a can with a skull on it.